am with Mr. Alan Steiger, the legend of Long Island boat building. And this is the Fisherman version of the 28, which is my favorite flavor of it. Of course, we have the 28 DV Miami. We also have the 28 Laconic. But I think that this boat, the 28 Fisherman, captures the spirit of a large cockpit. You have a place to get out of the weather, okay, when the wind and the waves kick up. And it's sort of like the ultimate platform for a 28-footer for going a long way, coming back safe, and having plenty of room in the cockpit to catch them up when the fishing starts. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever been on a boat of this size with a 28-inch display before. Also, too, it looks like we've got Seakeeper well represented here. I know we've got, what model Seakeeper do we have?
Seakeeper 1.
Seakeeper 1 under the hatch. And most intriguing, we also have the Seakeeper rides on this one, which are trending, as they say, in the internet world. And Seakeeper rides has been an interesting product in the sense that it's not reactive boat balancing, it is proactive. So basically the boat is always in the perfect position. It's battery powered. We can control it from the screen. We're going to go out for a ride, and I'm excited. Gentlemen, are we ready?
We're ready.
We have 300s or 250s back there?
300s.
300s. Okay. And here we go. Wow, that was pretty cool. The level hole shot. No bow rise. And bow up a little bit, shines level. This is perfect. 4,000 RPM, and we are cruising. Even on the turns, there's minimal heeling. This is like really cool. Especially on a boat of this size where you got this kind of beam and this kind of, otherwise you put her in a hard turn and she typically wants to lean. This is like riding on freaking rails, man. This is like wow. 29 knots out the inlet. That's pretty cool. Once again, throttling down to a fast idle speed as we're going through the inlet. The thing about these Seakeeper rides, this boat is just like riding on some sort of a rail system, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've been on a boat of this size with this kind of V and this kind of beam that rode as I would sort of like will it to ride. Normally you're always making corrections. You're maybe reacting to the boat's attitude based on wind and sea and current. And this one here anticipates your every move. And it really is a very interesting and intriguing system. Helm visibility is obviously excellent. There really are minimal dead spots in your vision. So you have 180 degrees with minimal obstructions to see the ocean and the seaway in front of you. So it's got a very interesting layout. That the boat's 10 feet wide. So it's one of these things where there's plenty of elbow room. You literally could put 4 people across the front here. Everyone's got something to hold on to. And it's a great fishing boat, no doubt. And of the 3 28-foot Steigers that are available, and there's birds breaking to our east, diving on something over there, of the 3 28-footers, this one certainly is the fishiest of the 3, no doubt.
So we're on the bar at Fire Island Inlet, and we're field testing the Seakeeper 1.
Right, now we're going to turn the Seakeeper on. And there you go. So average speed, we're usually getting about 1.6 at a good traveling rate. We got 230 gallons of usable fuel in the 28. Top speed, 50 miles an hour, 5,900 RPM, 6,000, somewhere around that. Boat's very nimble. So very easy to handle, very easy to get up on a bar, very easy to get in and get in tight spots. We got the Minn Kota auto deploy on the front. That really makes a nice difference on this boat. It does add some weight. So between that, the Seakeeper 1, we probably got an extra 500-600 pounds of weight in the boat. We're still doing 50 if you want to.
That's a 28 Miami with the larger cabin. The cabin's the size of the third one. You see the cockpit is smaller than this cockpit. That's the difference between the Fisherman and the Miami.
And what's interesting too, you can really see the aggressive V in that boat. It's got a 21-degree aft dead rise from what I could see.
Yep.
It tapers to like a 40-something, 50-something angle in the bow. And you can see how the chines are going to sort of level it out. What I like about this particular boat, the 10-foot beam certainly gives you enough elbow room for at least 4 guys, 2 on each side, to be fishing in this cockpit. And the second thing that I really like about this particular boat is that it has the extended roof, where I'm guessing it's about 2 feet longer, Al?
Yeah, about 2.5 feet longer.
Yeah, so the benefit of this is that you could be in the cockpit and you have something to hold on to, and it has coverage for 4 people. Two in the helm chairs, and 2 in the bench seats that are sit behind the helm chairs, where you could be sitting here like this and be totally weatherproofed, as far as if you're in rough seas and water's cascading off the hardtop, it's falling harmlessly back here. Whereas if you didn't have this extension, it would be a waterfall right here. It's got a triple wide bench seat. When you need it, it's there, and when you don't, it's sort of out of the way. Where you've got a super solid backrest to dream about the big fish that didn't get away today. And another thing too, even though on this boat here, you don't have conspicuous tow rails, the gunnel height, the cockpit depth is enough where you can sort of get up above your knees and lock yourself in. But what's interesting is that your feet are definitely not moving from here. So even if you lean over the side, leadering a big fish, your feet are not going to move. One of the key benefits of the Steiger 28 Fisherman is the cabin. And it looks like it has a 6-foot V-bunk that's super wide, where 2 people can definitely get down there. It also has a head system and a freshwater section.
These are standard on all the boats now, pretty much. They're made by Todd. They make them specifically for us. They have armrests and they have the bolster pad that pops up and down. But this bolster doesn't go down flush, it stays high. So when you're on it, you don't feel like you're sliding off the thing all the time. We have the suspension seating, which is a really nice feature. So when you're in rough water, the seat goes up and down, takes a lot of the pounding out of it. So they're really nice.
Yet another interesting feature about the Steiger 28 Fisherman would be the wealth of pass-through space as you're coming through from the helm area into the cockpit.
This boat's it comes with different seating, but this boat has seating underneath, refrigerator, some storage under here. We have storage in a tackle box up here, where we have plano boxes, and then we have drawers down here. Then this is where the Seakeeper is. If you don't get a Seakeeper, that's a fish box.
In closing, I always thought that this was the best 28 of the 3 girls that are in the Steiger fleet, between the DV Miami, the Peconic, and the Fisherman. And nothing that I found today disputes my original thesis. This is the best one of the 3
for me as a charter boat captain and as a tuna fisherman. It's got the wide cockpit, it's got the deep V ride, it's got Seakeeper, it's got twin Yama 300s, it's got more than enough rod holders, it's got seats that cushion the blow hitting every wave, and it's got protection for 4 anglers and another 3 across the back for the ride home. I mean, it's got everything you would want on a boat of this size, and probably more than just about any competitive craft that's in this size range. So I would say that walk or maybe run down to your local Steiger dealer and check one out for yourself.